Hello, this is Randalee Roberts with Coldwell Banker Sunstar Realty, and today it's Tuesday's tip. Thanks for joining me. Have you ever heard the phrase, surprise, and you're expecting something fantastic? Well, that's typically how we like to hear the word associated with fun and wonderful things. However, have you ever purchased something, for example, a new home, and then hear the word surprise bouncing around in your head because you didn't do the final walkthrough prior to closing? Well, that's exactly what can happen, not saying that it will, but it's always wise to do the final walkthrough prior to your closing, and that is for several purposes. One, it's just to make sure that nothing has occurred to the property in the time that has lapsed since you purchased the property and saw the home and all of those things, but also because unfortunately sometimes there is a little confusion between what stays and what goes prior to your closing. So for example, you walk into the house and you know that the refrigerator that came with the house or that was in the house is supposed to transfer ownership to you, the new buyer. However, when you get there at the final closing, you're able to determine that in fact they either took the refrigerator or they replaced it with a different one. These are things that folks need to do that final walkthrough to make sure doesn't happen. I don't believe that it's ever done maliciously. However, it can happen, and want to make sure that these types of things don't happen to you. So if you've purchased a home and you've got an upcoming closing, make sure you do the final walkthrough to protect yourself so that you are not going to walk into your home sweet home after the closing and find out that the things that you thought were transferring ownership are still there and that they're not gone, because that can unfortunately happen sometimes. Thank you for joining me today for Tuesday's tip. Have a wonderful day.